Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Intrepid Dawn. This is your host, the Alpaca, and this is Saturday mornings on Sunday with the Alpaca. So, without further ado, let's begin. First off, I'd like to hear, I hear we have some new recruits again, which is fantastic. You guys just keep your recruitment coming in, and I will do my best to keep you alive. So let's go and check them out. So we have Montana Kerman is the first one, and is also our first female recruit. Hello, Montana. So let's accept Montana in there, and we're gonna have to do a little bit of cheating just to get the money back for everything we do. And then we have Ledger Kerbin. Welcome to Ledger. We are at our max Kerbals. Oh, we're gonna have to upgrade this. We are gonna have to upgrade this. That's okay though. We'll just do that right now. Let's upgrade to unlimited Kerbals. There we go. I know it's a little bit of cheating, but it is the only way we're going to be able to get everyone in here. So we're going to have to just bite the bullet and do it. Next one is Hades Jr. Kerman. Hello, Hades Jr. He is the estranged son of the late Hades. So hopefully we don't kill him off too. Let's get him in here. And lastly, we have Williams. Welcome, Williams. So we have a long list of people now, which is fantastic. Now we have a whole whack of people to go all over the place, get them in positions of authority, or maybe just some randoms floating around. We'll see how everyone goes. Now we're back up to the cash that we had originally, so we're not cheating. We're just getting people in here. And now let's take a look over to chat. Hello, everyone. Hello, Darth. Hello, Adaptable Ruben, Siobhan, Bjorn. Welcome, all of you. Glad you guys can make it. So, without any other delays, let's get started. So, last time on the stream, we managed to successfully get Jebediah into orbit. Where is he? Right there. So let's take a look. Let's check him out. See how he's doing. Okay, so Jeb, he is just sitting up here like so. Looks pretty happy down here in the corner there. So we're pretty happy with that. The spaceship still has tons of fuel left, which is fantastic. So he can make his way down if need be. Electric charge is looking good. Everything's good, I would say. So I think he can just chill up there for now. You know, get some more days worth of orbits in there. So let's return to the space center. Yes, Bjorn, to space. Let's get that going. So, checking back out at our mission control. Our missions are to explore Kerbin, so we need to actually land, return from orbit to Kerbin to be able to get that. So we'll save this one for Jeb. The other one we have here is to get that flea booster up. So I think we do need a bit more money. We might as well get this one cleared out, and we'll try to accept something else, because right now we can't really accept anything unless we upgrade our mission control. So let's see how much that would cost. So if we upgraded it, we'd get 5 more contracts. So, and you know what, it's affordable. We can do that. So, you know what, I think we should. It's going to open up more options for us, and we get the tracking station upgrade required for flight planning. So maybe we can get some a bit more plans for our atmospheric flights. So you know what, we're going to upgrade mission control. There we go. So we've lost that. Now we have the ability to get more contracts. So let's check, see if we can get anything else here. Hello, Cordier. Things are good. Things are good. You know what? I'm feeling good about today's stream. I'm hoping no one dies. But you know what? In preparation, I think we should definitely get a maybe a graveyard setup, a memorial, just in and around the tracking station here. We can get rid of the flag over here, put it there. We got Hades already. Hopefully we don't get any more, but you know, it is what it is. We might. Hello, Hades. Welcome back. So just showing you over here, we got Hades Jr. inside here, the estranged son of the late Hades. So it is very nice. Um, we'll do that. Beckors. Oh, it's Beckors. I thought it was Bjorn. Thor Bjorn? No? Okay. All right. So, um, we definitely need more science. I think next one we have two more: general construction and flight control. I'm really thinking general construction is going to be the better bet. Flight control gives us a few extra wings and a re-entry module. It's nice. It's nice. Then general construction, we get our crew cabin, so we can bring some tourists up that way. We have launch stability enhancer, so we don't tip over. A few decouplers, and some structural connectors. So that might be a bit better, and it does lead into the fairings, which is the next one up, which I think would be a very useful adaptation to our ships. We should also look at electronics, because then we get some solar panels. We can get some long-term space flights going on. I was almost there, eh? Bjorn? Bjorn. Or is it Beckors? Bjorn. Thor, Bjorn? I don't know. But you'll have to let me know so I can say it right. I don't wanna mispronounce people's names. I probably will, but I like to keep it going. Okay, so science. Let's see what we can do here. We wanted to get more contracts. So we have a bunch of observational ones where we just need to fly around Kerbin. It's considering last time we didn't do a great job of that. Maybe we just hold off on that. So we have an atmospheric survey. See, these ones, they're difficult just because of the fact that we have to get to a specific sector. It really makes me not want to do them just for the fact that it'll be difficult to get them there. We got, complete a VIP travel itinerary. We need to get them to a suborbital space flight on Kerbin, but then we also have to hit this Armor's travel itinerary. Oh no, that's just the itinerary. So that is one thing we could do. We could travel or get this guy up into suborbital flight and back again. There's one. So we need that tourist can anyways. So shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to close that one. Oh no. Oh well, that's all right. So let's see what else we got. We got the ant escape trajectory out of Kerbin. That's a little bit tough. I don't want to just decline ones here, so Bjorn. Okay, so it was right. Bjorn. All right. So let's get that other one, that flea one, done. So the flea one, we just need to get the flea going to an altitude of 40,000 to 45,000 kilometers up. Or meters up at a speed from 440 to 530, and we can complete that. So let's try this out. I will try the VIP thingy, but we just need to get that crew. We need to get the that crew fuselage there. That's the big thing. Once we get that, we can get more people, because right now our capsules can only support one person, and we need a pilot to fly them around. Where can we get added to the game? Well, everyone is currently added that has applied. If you want to apply, you can apply to have you as created as a Kerbal into the game, and we can put you on missions. Okay, so let's see. So we want to get that. I think we actually had one already. Kind of loaded up here. Let's see. This is not the one with the flea. Where's the one with the flea? Was this one? There we go. This is the one that had the flea. So we can try this one out. Get this one back up there. I think this one worked. It was just the fact that we were trying to get to space, and we just missed out. So we'll get rid of the science there. We'll get rid of all that stuff. And we'll just try to get this flea sorted out. So let's see. We got. Who should we are allowed to fly today? Well, anyone with experience has already been there. Jack, for some reason, didn't get experience. I think it's because he never actually made it anywhere. Oh, and look, Hades is back. Interesting. Interesting. So we have Hades and Hades Jr. I'll have to remove Hades because I don't want him to, I don't want the ghost of Christmas past coming back in here. So we will have to deal with that. But you know what? Let's get Montana, our first female pilot, in here, get some experience, see what's going on. Let's try to get this one. Yeah, out. So, okay, so this was the first flight for Hades. Nice. So this is going to be the first flight for Montana. Actually, we can't change that because this can't be saved. So anyways, launch that and we'll see what happens. Adaptability, you can apply to have your character created in here on our Discord. I'm sure one of these fine people in here can give you a link to the Discord while I'm flying this around. And when you get in there, just check out the Kerbal drop-down list and or channel, and post it in the Kerbal applications. All right, hey, I'll get rid of the older one, so that way you still have your new one, the one that's actually spelled correctly. All right, so let's check this out. So we want this guy. Okay, so we have the flea on here. We are on Kerbin, correct? We are not flying yet, but we will be soon, and we need to get to an altitude of 42 to 45,000 meters and maintain a speed. So let's try that right now. 3, 2, 1, liftoff. I would really like to get this one contract done because then you get a little bit more of a reputation, a little bit more experience, and a little bit more money. But the completionist in me likes to get these things done. All right, first stage complete. It's actually going pretty well. I'm actually quite happy with this. This is working out. Whoa, that was a nice explosion there. All right. So we'll keep a little bit slower here, just because we are going a little faster than what we need. We'll try to slow down, try to get that to drop as we approach that 42 to 45,000 meter. One on more time to space. All right, we are getting close to that marker. Let's drop down our speed a little bit more because we are still a little faster, or approaching a little faster than what we wanted. Yes, let's hope we don't crash. Okay, so we're getting really close. We're going to shut down the engines. And, oh, can we get there? All right, so we're a little bit too high now. Spin this guy around. We need to drop back down a bit. I know I'm wasting fuel here, and it's very efficient space travel, but we are trying to complete this contract here. What do we got here? Where are we? We're almost at the top of it. We just need to get back down. All right, so we're going the proper speed. I mean, technically it's an orbit and we're going vertically here, but we are going the speed that we need to. It looks like. Almost at the altitude that we to, it looks like I'm going too fast down now, so I need to start arcing up. If I can slow us down a bit. Okay, okay, we are within the speed. I guess that's vertical speed. Okay, yeah, there we go. And we are almost there. Oh my goodness, can we do this? Oh no, we lost out the speed. Okay, we gotta turn around, get this guy back going up the other way. Slow him down a bit. There we go. We got it. Congratulations, everyone. We managed to complete that contract. Fantastic. All right, now to get Montana back and safe to Kerbin. What do you think? You guys think we can turn around and try to land at Kerbal in the actual complex? Maybe. You know what? Maybe it might be useful to try and land over in the mountains. We can get some more space over there, or science over there. All right, let's try to power ourselves up, get ourselves going. Okay, we're trying to get ourselves, but we are arcing down. So right now we are just a projectile flying towards the ground. Oh, this is yeah, this is just a little bit. Oh boy. Hopefully the fuel runs out soon because we are going a little bit too fast. Oh man, this is not good. It's not good. We're slowing down. Let's eject. Turn around. Slow ourselves down. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I won't be able to make it to the mountains, unfortunately. I just couldn't pull myself up. But it looks like we're going to make a nice soft landing over here in the water. Close enough to Kerbal. There we go. Fantastic, guys. That was the most effective contract we've done yet. Awesome. That makes me very happy, camper. Made our money, we made our science. This is awesome. Okay, so let's take a look back at chat here while we're lowering down. Yes, docking a crew to a space station would be very fun. Good luck on that there, Darth. Bjorn, the Intrepid roleplay that you made for Stellar's Let's Play. I don't know if I know what you're talking about in that one. Is that one of the ones for? Was that one of the ones that you gave for Tim? Because I am the Alpaca, not Tim. So but I definitely like all of the visuals that he's had put out. So it was really nice. Yes. Okay. And oh, and hello Tim. He's there in there. Awesome. All right. So let's recover the vessel. Everything's good here so far. That was fantastic. All right. I'm feeling good about today. I'm feeling really good. So we got a bit of science. We got all that. Got more money back. Look at that. And we got a bit of experience for our first female Kerbal. So let's check out mission control again. Let's see if there's anything else we can do. So we got escape trajectories. I might have to just cancel those ones because the getting an escape trajectory is a little bit beyond us right now. Escape trajectory, heat shield tests. Yeah, get rid of these observational ones because not very fond of those observational ones. At least not yet. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Tourist. Spark. Oh, we can do this one. This one's easy. We'll do that one there. And, yeah, okay. So we'll start with this one. This is just testing a small part on the launch pad, but I'm thinking we'll launch from the launch pad, and this time we'll head towards the mountains. Maybe we can land on there, get a bit of science, and then come back. Should be enough. So let's take a look and build our ship. So let's load up. Which one do we want here? So this is the most recent ship that we have created. This was the one that got us to space. We don't need all that energy to be able to get there, so we can just get rid of that entirely, save on costs, and probably just remove one of these fuel boosts there. But what else do we got here? We have 2 stages. Could use that. Open this up. We got our barometer, we got our thermometer, we have our 2 goos, some batteries. Probably don't need the batteries just yet. Let's see, what else can we do? What else can we do? We get more science in here. So let's get the Science Junior. Science Junior would be useful. We can get some of that. Can we fit this storage unit in there? We can! Perfect. So we can store everything there in case we lose any of it. Actually, should be fine. Close this. Do we have the ability to have any landing legs yet? That is, yes we do. All right. This will be good. So let's get some landing legs on here. Like so. You know what? I might actually just remove that and let's get a bigger fuel tank just because we're going to need that little bit of extra oomph. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm thinking that that extra little bit of oomph is not going to do well. Probably crash and burn. Alright, so let's see. Our legs are just touching the... See, our legs are above our engine, so we will blow our engine off if we try and land like that. So, we're going to have to just cause these guys to slide down. There we go. That looks a little bit better. So we want to go and retract them. We don't want them launching in space. Okay, I think this is pretty good. So we can test out landing. Yes, we will need more parachutes, Bjorn. That makes it that is a good idea. So just in case we don't want to die here, so maybe let's get some drogue or some radial mount parachutes. We'll get 2 of those, and we'll stick those to the side of our science container. There. We don't need the transmitter since we're not going to be transmitting. We're just going to be landing. So this is a good test. Let's see if we can actually land safely without having to just use our parachute. Maybe a little bit of a controlled landing. So we got our parachutes, which are going to have to land with our other parachutes. Now I want to break them up in case they blow off for some reason. We can always disengage the upper stage and use the top parachute to drop us down. So that is also very useful. We'll disengage this and put that there. Okay, so I think we're looking good. So we don't want to disengage this guy yet. This one will be above all of this. There we go. I think this is what's going to be the best. Yeah, we got to make sure we don't tip over either. So let's see. Do we have? Forgot the stack separator that we wanted to test. So this is going to have to go on the very bottom. And we are going to get rid of the force because we don't need to shoot us off. We just need to use it as we launch. So we'll do that. Is there anything else we can put on this that's going to make us a little bit easier for us to work? I think that is it. We don't really have any other control options here. Streams goals, there. Okay, so fly over the moon is silver goal. Oh, that's the copper. Sorry, silver is fly over Minmus. The gold is to orbit the moon. Platinum is to land on Minmus. Ooh, okay. All right, that's not too bad. We will try that. That is the goal. So we do need science. So we have this. This is our new one. This is going to be our test one. So let's do this when the 5. What do we have here for all of our different loading? Ooh, cancel. We need to save. Probably make this one, yeah, 5-E. We'll just test that out just for a second there, because I'm not sure what the most recent save. 5. Okay, so it was. So we can make this a 5A. Save that, and then delete. We'll delete the other. There we go. So now we have the ASA-5 and the ASA-5-A. All right. So let's launch this guy. Oh, actually, let's make sure we got a new crew member in there. So Valentina, thank you for being in there. Thank you, Montana, for giving us a safe entry. Let's get T. Ledger in over here. T. Ledger Kerman, see if you can give us a bit of science. Continue our exploration. So let's launch. All right. I'm really feeling good about this, guys, today. I really think we're going to be able to make all of our goals. Oh no. Whew. That was terrifying. Okay. That was, yeah, we definitely need some struts to be able to hold us up. So that is definitely going to be our next research point. So let's revert, or let's resume the. No, we're not going to resume the. We're going to retrieve the vessel. I don't want to cheat here. I don't want to go back if we made a mistake like this. We're going to have to collect all that debris off of our launch pad. There we go. That was embarrassing, to say the least. We tipped over because we don't have anything really holding us up except for this tiny little thing at the bottom. So maybe, just maybe, we will, we're going to put a structural piece at the bottom here. And then we will put 2 extra pieces. There we go. So there is our new bottom. That will hold us up while we launch. So let's save this again and launch. Too many parts. Unable to launch. How many do we have? We have 4 extras. Okay, so that makes sense. We are going to have to pay to upgrade this facility soon too. So let's get rid of that, and we'll just try to land on this thing. Unless, can we... Is there something bigger that we can... Something wider that will allow us to stay put. That's not too bad. We'll use this fuel tank. We'll just empty out all the fuel so it's not explosive. And then we'll make this a little cautionary one. Boom. There we go. So that's our starting point. Yes, we'll do this. So let's save it and we will launch. Hello, Chris. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so this is looking already a bit better. So let's enable our stabilizers. So we want to go that way towards the mountains to get some more science. So let's launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Ooh. Okay, blast off. So we got that one contract complete, the one that we wanted. We were able to get that little guy off the ground. So that was good. Now we're just going for science. Oh. So Bjorn, what happened was we didn't actually have a good base. When we put that little decoupler on the bottom of the ship, we actually tipped over. So we had to redo it. I just used a small empty fuel tank to kind of hold us up. We're definitely going to have to think about getting that that launch stability enhancer for one of the next unlocks. But we are on our way. We are on our way. So I'm just going to slow us down a bit because we are trying to push too hard against the atmosphere. You can see the wind blowing against us. We're hitting that shock stream. For a the sound barrier there. So we want to drop ourselves down just a bit, so we're not putting too much resistance on the ship. Make it more energy efficient. There we go. So we're maintaining our speed, which is good. Going about 300. I'm happy with this so far. We are making our way over. Probably turn ourselves just a bit so we can get into the mountains more. Alright, so we got a crew report. Hey, I can see my house from here, I think. So we're flying over the grasslands. Awesome. Alright, so let's keep that report. So far so good. We are doing pretty well. Looks like we are going to make it to our zone. Where is it? Yep. Just getting over the mountains there. Okay, so let's disengage that first stage. Hopefully it doesn't land on our house that we saw. And we'll spin ourselves around and get ready to do our landing. Controlled landing, hopefully, not uncontrolled. So I think we should extend our landing legs just as a precaution. Alright, so take a look at the map. We are going to be aiming to be landing right about here. Now, we are going to be doing controlled landing. So it looks like we're landing roughly out here. We have to, we're probably going to have to slow down a bit to try to get to the flattest point we can. I might also want to shove these guys around so I can throw up some parachutes first. But let's launch our engine. Do a slight burn just to slow us down a bit. Okay, it looks like we're going to overshoot, so... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, okay. Not good. Alright, so let's throw our parachutes off. Slow us down a bit. Get us in the right direction. Alright. Go. Hello, Peter Willett. Well, it wasn't so much to work for a control, like, actually land us under full power. It was more for, like, just to slow us down a bit under control situations. Okay, we are doing well. We're on a bit of a slope. That's not that great. Hopefully we can land this. Oh my goodness, this is not... We're a little bit too far. Okay, oh, don't... No, 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 no. Okay. We'll do a controlled slide. I think that's going to be the best option here. A controlled slide. This is all part of the plan, guys, just so you know. All part of the plan. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So this is the Kerbal Slip and Slide stream. Good thing we had that parachute there. Oh my goodness, this is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Oh, Fire King, congratulations on your on you getting married. Tim, don't put your hand in your head. This is a successful landing. And in fact, we're also sliding. So this is all successful. So you know what? While we're doing this, let's open this up and do some science. Oh. Did that just dig in there? Hey! I think we've successfully landed. Okay, so let's do some science. So observe some mystery goo. Alright, so we got that. Let's get some some pressure. Okay, we've got that. And some temperature. Things are pretty normal, so that's good. We are, oh man, this is awesome. Absolutely awesome. So let's do an EVA here. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, I can see that. It's quick EVA report. Take this. Let's take all the science, store the experiments, get in. Okay, I think we should recover the vessel so we don't die here. This is a successful mission here. Recover the vessel. Oh yeah. Okay, so we've got lots of science on that one. We could have got a bit more, but no, you know what? That was successful, I'd say. Oh my goodness, that was funny. All right, let's see. Do we have enough to purchase? Oh, we're shy by about 1 science. Darn. Okay. So you know what? That was a very successful test. I think we should do the same thing, but maybe let's land the grasslands. We'll try to get some more science from there. So let's go back and we will launch one more time and get some science. Some science. We can get rid of this and we can get rid of that coupler at the bottom, since we don't need either of those. Save this and we'll launch. And launching. All right. This is good. This is good, guys. You know what? You can facepalm all you want, but that was a successful landing. We got science. We did a controlled landing, not so much a controlled sliding, but a controlled landing. And you know, and no one died. So I think that is in all things. I mean, we did get science. I do know that some contracts give us science, but the contracts that are there currently are not easy enough to get us the science we need. I don't want to spend too much time doing menial contracts of that won't get us what we want. So I'm just trying to get us as much as we can, quickly as we can, so we can do some actually good space exploration. So we're doing really well, though. Very well, I think. I did forget to get the material bay done. Let's do that here. Okay, so less resilient samples appear to have splattered around the interior, forming new and interesting color combinations. Very cool. All right, so let's close that. Open this. Can we do any of these? Temperature readings. Yes, we can. Barometer readings. No. History goo. No, we've already done all of them. Okay, so let's close those up. Can we do a crew report? No, we've already done that over the grasslands. Okay. Let's cancel the engine, drop that. And now to spin ourselves around. So I think we'll just get to the, looks like we're going to be making it to the far side of the mountains here this time. So we'll aim for the far side and not actually on top. Then maybe we can actually land in the grasslands down there. We'll do the same thing. We'll extend our landing legs in preparation. Do a crew report over the mountains. Perfect. Nope, Tim's not sick again. This is just the Saturday morning stream on Sunday with the Alpaca. I know it's not what you're used to, but it's just because we were having issues yesterday that we've extended it to this day. All right, so launching solar pin or the parachutes to slow us down, so we don't really have a controlled landing ability yet. And we'll launch the other parachute too, just to give us that extra little bit of a oomph to land properly. Right, we're doing well. But then again, welcome, Michael. Welcome. Glad you can make it. Let's see here. Oh, okay, we're tipping. We are tipping. Let's cut that parachute. Cut this parachute. There we go. And now we're falling with a bit better grace. That's good. So yeah, you know what? This is another successful landing, it looks like. Fantastic. Yes, Windows did a critical hit to my microphone yesterday. So they got some new they've worked their permissions. So if you did like you'd allow denied access to your microphone for any reason, Windows decided to make like a global deny on everything, so that nothing could detect my microphone. I had to go through and find it. It was But all issues have been solved, clearly. And now I can join you guys again on this awesome stream. You forgot I had a show. I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you because I am very nice. Ooh. There we go. Okay, landing legs apparently do not like this much weight. Oh goodness. Slow down. Stop rolling. Awesome. Alright. Another successful landing. I have not played Crusader Kings 2, though I have been told a few times that I should. So, it will be something I look into at some point. Let's do an EVA here. We will let go, and we will take some data. We'll store the experiments, take an EVA. Okay, so we're on the mountains. We've got that EVA report. Let's see. Let's take these experiments. Collect data. Can we restore? No, we can't because we are not a scientist. But we will store those experiments. Take another. Then let's jump back in. Another crew report. All right. Look at this. This is fantastic. We got more science. We got a lot of stuff done. So let's recover the vessel and see what we got. You're scheming, eh? You are scheming. 72 science. Fantastic. All right, so we're doing great. Got some the science we need. So we got general construction. So we'll take that. Now we have 27.1 science left. We could do science control, or we could push and wait and save up to 90 science to get one of the next tiers, which I think we should. So let's take a quick look to see what we can do. So heavy rocketry will give us a few of the larger engines, but we don't really have enough fuel tanks to support that yet, so I think we should bypass that. Propulsion systems gives us some smaller ones. Again, I don't really deem this necessary at the moment. Fuel systems gives us fuel ducts. So these are the pipes that allow us to do better staging. So that's very good. And we got some extra fuel. Nice. Like conical fuel tanks, larger fuel tanks, some adapters. This one looks like it could be very beneficial to us. So fuel systems, I'll put that on our little checklist there. Advanced construction will give us more nose cones, some protective airstream shells, lots of stuff actually. So that one's actually pretty nice. Aerodynamics looks like more plane parts. Maybe skip that. These are larger heat shields. Ooh, larger landing legs. That wouldn't be too bad. Maybe a launch escape system. Bit more safety and another parachute. Okay. Ooh, okay, so we got thruster blocks and an inline stabilizer, another command pod with 2 seaters. So you know what? We might want to do that. Get that flight control so we can get into advanced flight control. So that looks like it might be interesting. Space exploration. So we got a storage container, a ladder, and some rover wheels. Very interesting. That might be useful again. Another stack separator, some adapters, and a docking port. Oh, there's so much stuff that we need to get and so much science that we need to achieve. And then the photocells. All right, so we got some tough choices ahead of us. We're going to have to pick one of those. So let's take a look at mission control and see what we have here. So let's do this. Ferry a VIP to his destination and back. He needs to get into a suborbital flight, so he needs to make it to orbit or into space. Turn around and come back without actually doing a full orbit. I think this one's good. We got one extra guy. So let's accept this one. We will get that mission sorted out. Okay. So let's open up our larger spaceship. So now we'll need that power to get up. Let's get rid of all the science, because we don't need that. We don't need the science at the moment. Actually, I think here, yeah, so get rid of all that stuff. Where is that heat shield? Actually, probably don't want to do that just yet. We want to... Where is that crew facility? Gotta locate that part that actually has the crew in it. So we can plop that down. Oh, there it is. Okay, crew cabin. Perfect. We got the crew cabin. Now we need our heat shield because we want to protect everyone here. And I hate it when it does this. There's the one thing I don't like is that it's a very unseam, like a very not nice seam between everything. But I do really like to just to adjust it ever so slightly. So like that. That looks like it actually is meant to go together. So that. Yes, that's another thing. We need to earn some money to upgrade the assembly building. So yes, we definitely need that. All right, so we got this. Do we need... Yeah, we probably should have that on there. We'll get this up. All right, so we got our crew cabin. We have our command pod so we can actually fly. We probably need to put on a few more parachutes just so we don't die on the way back down. Where are those parachutes? Let's get some drogue chutes on there. I think the drogue chutes should actually also... rotate that. Like so. It's not. You know what? There we go. Get rid of this. Get these two drogue chutes on there. And put the drogue chutes here. Yes. Yeah, that looks nice. And then we'll get two actual radial mount chutes as well, just to add that extra layer of protection. I'll plop that there as well. Let's get these guys going in so they actually look half decent. Oh. What else? Just one to go in a bit. Come up. Oh, that looks nice. I kind of like that. Yeah, we'll go with this. Maybe rotate that bottom one just ever so slightly. Yes. That looks, that satisfies my OCD-ness. Alright, so let's see. We got the parachutes, we got our crew cabin. We have, do we want science on here? We've already kind of gone everywhere we need to go, where this guy's going to be going. Probably not. I don't want to add any undue weight that we don't need any communication devices or batteries. We have our thermal protection. Landing legs. We might need some landing legs, so let's put these on. And if I remember correctly, we also have to bring these guys down so that they actually land, not crush underneath the weight of our ship here. So we'll do that, and we will retract those. Okay, and we need control surfaces. That might be useful. So let's get rid of, or no, we should be okay with just that. Let's see, anything else that we need? Oh yes, our launch stability enhancers. We just purchased these, so it makes sense to use one. So we will plop our two in line like that. Okay, so we are over our part limit. Might have to forego the landing legs to be able to do this properly, because I don't want to not have enough parachutes. Okay, so how many parts do we have? 29 out of 30. We can put one more part on here. Let's see. Probably just put one more stability enhancer just to protect it from tipping left. Like that. There we go. This is actually starting to look more like a rocket ship. launching properly with stability enhancers. Alright, so we want to disengage all of that. At the same time, we launch our solid rocket boosters. Okay, and then we want to engage this guy as soon as we disengage these. That's looking good. Disengage that. Launch this. Disengage that. And land. Okay. Alright. So this will be our... so this is our first tourist first tourist capable launcher. Yeah. All right, and this will be our ASA 5B. This is still going off of that same design that we know is successful. And let's launch. I am excited about this. Oh, this is going to be fun. See the time here. All right, we're closing in on 11 o'clock. That's good. That's good. We get a bit more science, and you know what? We should be able to make the moon, or Minmus, by the end of the stream. So that's fantastic. Okay. Oh, darn, I forgot to swap out person. And did I forget to put the crew in there? I did. All right. Let's just revert this one to the vehicle assembly, since we just forgot our people. Alright, so let's get Harmore Kerman in there as a tourist. Let's take out Valentina, and let's bring in Williams. Williams, you will be the next pilot for this mission. Hopefully everything works out. And you know what? Let's bring Hades along as another crewman. Just to keep Harmore some company. He can say, hey, if you look out to your left, you'll see the Kerbal Space Center, and if you look out to the right, you will see the exploding boosters that we have attached to our ship. So yeah, I think that would be very nice. Let's save that and launch. So there we go. Now we got our people back in our ship. We can actually launch and hopefully complete this contract. So let's take a look at this contract. So we just need to get a suborbital flight. And, oh no, because technically we're not going into orbit, so we don't need that. Oh, and we got a world first milestone. We've discovered a strange monolith on Kerbin. Interesting. I wonder where we discovered that, because I don't think we went over to that one yet. Interesting. Maybe there's one over in the mountains that we just didn't notice about. Well, something worth investigating later. So let's take a look at everyone in their ships. So this is our first guy. He's in his capsule. And here's our other two. So that is there is Hades. Oh, and Hades looks pretty excited. And there is Hermond, looks like, and he also looks pretty excited. All right. Let's get back out. Yeah, look at them dancing in there. Very happy. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. So far, so good. It looked like we had a little bit of extra weight because we kind of dropped just slightly as we launched. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So we will we'll just keep on going. I wonder if maybe I lowered the thrust on these guys. I might have to take a look to see if I need to upgrade that thrust. All right. Start leaning in just slightly. Get ready to launch the first stage. First stage separation complete and successful. We're going to start to turn into our orbit now. Thank you, Darth. Thank you so much. This is actually a really nice rocket. I'm glad that this one's working out. It's going to be very useful going forward, having a stable rocket design that we can just build off of. You know, obviously we get the small tweaks here and there, but you know what? No, this is actually very nice, very successful. We know it works, which is fantastic. So we'll just keep going with it. Hopefully we can get some new parts that'll make it a bit more efficient, less parts. So definitely. All right. So far so good. We are launching successfully. Look at that. We are getting up there. Might have to tip back just a bit because we need to get that in orbit. We're not trying to get to orbit, we're just trying to get into a suborbital flight here. You imagine there, Michael. So, we have changed our desired route of landing back at Kerbin, and instead we are now landing on the moon. Hope you've brought enough snacks to enjoy your trip, and thank you for flying Kerbal Airlines. Talk about a interesting vacation, eh? Alright, so we are going to tip back. We're getting there. How much more? And we are almost there. Almost. Alright, so we got a nice high altitude orbital flight. So let's disengage that first stage there, or second stage, mind you. And let's take a look at our guys. Oh, look, that's a nice view there. Looking out into space, back at Kerbin behind us, slowly falling away. How's it going there, Hades? Oh, I'm looking at you. Get a view of the sun too. Oh yeah, he's really happy. He's enjoying his flight there, dancing around. Oh, I would say this is suborbital is 70. I thought suborbital was no. Suborbital is as long as you're in space at some point, but you don't actually get a full orbit. So see, our or our apoapsis is above our atmosphere, so we are in space. But we are suborbital because we have not achieved a stable orbit yet. That is, and you can see, we are at a suborbital flight on Kerbin. So all we have to do now is just manage to get him back safely. Which I think we can do, and in fact, we might even be able to land on this landmass over here, making it even more successful. I think that's good. You know, we don't want to get Harmar's all wet. No, he's only packed one set of clothes. We don't want to get them all soaked. This is very nice. I'm happy about this. Like, you know what? This is a really nice view of Kerbin too. We are getting up really high up into space here. Still not even close to where we want to be. Soon, Jeb's still flying around there. He's just chilling, moving around. All right, so I think we can pick up speed. We don't need to sit up here waiting the entire time. Go. Let's pick up some speed and start heading back in. All right, so let's slow back down as we enter the atmosphere. We do not want any issues coming forward. Let's spin us around. Place here. There we go. Here we go. Okay. The atmosphere is now going to start wicking away at our engine. Oh, there we go. Hopefully it doesn't blow it up, but engines have a high heat tolerance, so we should be okay. Yes, the space music is so nice. I very much enjoy it. Just the nice little relaxing lullaby of it. All right, So yeah, our engine is, ooh, it is overheating. It is overheating, but I think we should be fine. Let's rotate slightly. Get this going. Yeah. Oh, is it? Yeah, there it goes. Oh my God! No, 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 no. Oh God. Okay, this is not good. This is not good at all. Where's our drogue chutes? Oh, good. Okay. Oh no! No! Poor Harmond. And we killed Hades again. Oh. Oh, poor Hades. Oh man. And the contract has failed. Oh my goodness. Oh man. All right, we definitely need to work on getting that memorial plaque sorted out for all of them. Ah, okay. You know what? How about this? How about we put it to a vote? Do you guys want to spare Hades his life, and do you guys want to just revert back to the launch and try this one again, or should we keep this and we set up the memorial plaque? Leave it to you guys as a vote. So please vote away. So let me know if you want to revert to the launch so we can save Hades, or let him remain dead again for the second time. Okay, so we got 2 reverts. Anyone else? Anyone else want to save Hades? If I get one more revert, revive him. Okay, so we got a few revives. All right, let's be nice. You know, Hades has died once before. He doesn't need to die again. So let's revert to launch. We'll do this again. We'll play it quickly, get them going, and finish this contract off. All right, so there we go. Launching. Let's increase time a bit. See, the only problem there, Tim, is if I increase time too much, we get some drastic issues. Oh shit! So you know what? See, this is why I don't like going too fast, because physics tends to break down at the higher speeds. So we're just gonna revert to the launch again. There we go. Physics breaks down when you try to accelerate under a thrust, which we do not want to. So yes, let's all pay Hades our respect, even though he died and we revived him. We should repay respects to the poor man who's died twice. This definitely gives me the. You can see all of our Kerbals are looking very frightened. I think they may remember their death and are dreading having died or dying again. They'll look quite terrified. But yeah. Poor Hades. I think we're going to have to just bench Hades. He might have to work as a ground crew, because any ship that he manages to get on tends to go catastrophically wrong. Poor Hades. Yeah, they're looking a little bit happier. They're like, okay, we can do this. We're not going to die this time. So this time, what we'll do is we'll burn before we hit the atmosphere to slow us down a bit, and hopefully cause us not to burn up into a nice crisp. And you know what? Actually, that reminds me. We should select these drogue chutes, and move them down into their own category. There we go. They're supposed to launch first. to slow us down because they can launch higher. Post-traumatic death disorder. Yes. Oh man. And it looks like Hades isn't even here anymore, right? He took off somewhere. Where did he go? I don't see him in chat. Maybe he's just too ashamed to say anything. All right, we are getting there. Poor poultry and meat on a bone. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I am getting a little hungry. So, got another hour to go. Well, just under an hour. And then we will call it. But we want to get to space today. I think we can. I mean, this ship is definitely successful, getting us up into a high orbit. We'll just need a little bit more fuel to be able to push us that a little bit further to get to one of the planets. We're in space, okay, so let's swing us around. Oh, because this is exactly how rockets move. There we go. So we got a world's first. So our VAP safely to his destination and back. Interesting. And we've discovered a strange monolith. Okay, so that was from last time. How did we go there and back again? What I want to know. Oh, okay, so never mind. We just have to land them now. Okay. So now that we've got that, let's disengage this section. And let's speed up time. There it goes. Speed up time. Alright, so we're getting back into the atmosphere again. Let's launch our next stage. Start burning. Slow us down. Well, congratulations, Darth. Hopefully you do not become an impactor. Alright, we are slowing down a bit. Let's get that speed down so we don't blow ourselves up this time. Hi, Nurgle Herd. Nurgle Nerd. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. So yeah, while we're doing this, I will just spend the next little bit just telling you guys that, or to remind any new viewers, that on our Discord, which you can join, the Intrepid Dawn's official Discord, which I'm sure Tim will gladly link to the chat for me. If you join there, we have a number of different streams that we do throughout the weekends, as well as pre-recorded videos throughout the week. Make sure you like and subscribe so you constantly get these notifications, and make sure you hit the little bell symbol in the notificate or in the subscribe field so you get those automatic notifications anytime we do this. We have multiple channels on the Discord, and one of which is designed for your applications into the Kerbal system. So you can have your Kerbal created if you apply, which will be updated for the next stream. And then you can set yourself up to have missions throughout space on our streams, as well as you can propose missions for us to do, as long as we have the required materials and that other lovely stuff. So also one thing you can do too is, while checking out the Discord, is stay up to date. We have multiplayer streams as well as multiplayer events throughout the week. Stellaris, PUBG, a bunch of other different ones, and you know, get in on those. They're awesome, and you can check in again for me every Saturday morning at 10, from 10 till noon. Saturday mornings with the Alpaca, to check out this continuing evolution of the Kerbal. Oh, well, hello. Well, Nurgle, you are currently flying this ship, if I'm not mistaken. So congratulations. Didn't die. This time. We did, I don't know if you caught that, but we did have an issue where we died, but because Hades was on this ship as well, we have a crew member. Um, we had to revert to not sacrifice Hades yet again. All right, so our drogue chutes worked phenomenally. They're currently slowing us down to the point where we can land. So let's speed up time, get us down a little bit further. Then we will open up the other chutes. There they go. Nice soft touchdown. Look at that. Fantastic. We'll do a crew report. No, we don't need it. All right. So everything is looking good. Let's cover the vessel. Oh, it is, eh? Oh, okay. I am so sorry. Let's take a look. Oh no, so sorry, Nurgle. You flew the last one, which was a successful landing up into the mountains. This one was flown by Williams. So let's see here. So in the astronaut complex, let's see. We got, where is he? Treagle. T Ledger. There we go. And you got the experience because you did that flight. So that was very nice. All right, so let's recover all the debris from our last mission. Those are all the different pieces from the stability launch enhancers. Let's take a look at our mission control. Let's see what we can do. So we got some more tourist destinations. We conduct an atmospheric survey, another. So here we go. So we have another one. Complete the VIP's travel itinerary, return them safely to the schedule. So we got a suborbital space flight as well as an orbital space flight. I think that's counterintuitive there. We're not going to get anything other than a bit of reputation for that. Let's see. Not seeing hardly anything else. These are just little tests of pieces. Let's see. What can we do? You know what? Actually, I am going to have to quickly get a glass of water because my mouth is absolutely dry as a desert. So much talking. I am going to quickly launch Jeb's capsule so we can watch him fly around, and I am just going to quickly grab that glass of water. So please hold on. I will be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, glass of water. Definitely what I needed. Okay, so. Yeah, Adaptable Ruben, you will, since you applied, I will be getting your Kerbal into the next stream. Since it disrupts the stream and I have to close down Kerbal to be able to input new people. I don't want to have to do that midstream, especially if people are applying. So you'll be seeing yourself in the next stream. All right. So what do you guys think? You think Jeb's been up here long enough? I think we should bring him down. Maybe bring him back down to Kerbin. See if we can get him down close to the Space Center. So we want him to drop down here. We'll have to start slowing down, probably at the parapses over here. Slow down enough. So let's speed up. Get him all the way around. Probably wants to come home. It's been a long time up in space. Got some experience for being up there. Almost there. All right, that should be enough. Let's bring Jeb home. Now let's just double check that he's done some science up here. Looks like he's gotten everything sorted out. Close that. All right. Fire off that engine, all that fuel, try to get it before it starts exploding on us. And speed up a bit. Well, thank you there, Ruben. I appreciate that tip. We'll have to make sure we do that for next time. Alright, disengaging our engine. Slowing down with our shield. Oh, looks like we tore off our antenna there. That's alright. Okay. Launching our parachute and going in for the landing. Fantastic. Congratulations, Jebediah. You have successfully made it back to Kerbin. And we got 10 signs for that. Fantastic. Got a bunch of funds recovering from those parts, and Jeb has increased to level 1. Awesome. Okay, so let's take a look. So now we have enough science that we could theoretically buy that flight control. Now, as much as it's kind of useless on its own, it will unlock the ability to have RCS ports and a 2-capsule command pod. So how about you guys let me know, should we research this flight control, or should we hold off and try to get enough research for one of the other 90 experience or 90 science researches along this second tree? So let me know. I'm going to minimize that for now, and we'll take a look at some of our available contracts. So let's see here. So we have science data from around Kerbin. All right, so that's good. Let's get that one. And explore the moon. Return Kerbin from a flyby of the moon. Fantastic. I think that's our next one there. Let's see, we got... Okay, so let's see what else we got. We have... suborbital orbit around Kerbin. That's just reputation though, so I don't know if I really want to do those. 'Cause as much as the reputation's nice, not really what we want. We're trying to get science here, so we'll just do those two. Alright, so we got fuel tank systems when we reach 90 science. Anyone else want to put in there to the fuel systems? Yeah, that gives us the better fuel tanks and the external fuel ducts. Bit more useful. So if anyone else wants to throw in their 2 cents, whether or not we should get the flight control, the RCS, and the actual 2-man man pod, or go to the systems, or something else entirely. So we got the mission control. We got those 2 missions: explore the moon and get some science from around Kerbin. So while we're waiting, let's start working on building our ship. So I'd say let's go off of our last one. So the got here, we have this one in 7 stages. The 7th stage, I'm guessing, is this, the science here. Then we have this one, which is in 6 stages. Okay, that's because we have the control mods there. Alright, so let's go back to the ASA 5 and let's see if we can make any modifications to this. So we are at our max capacity for parts on this ship, but there might be a way that we can reduce those parts. Let's just take a look. Actually, you know what? One thing we could do is we could see if we could upgrade that vehicle assembly building. We could. We could. We'd have 75,000 Kerbal funds remaining, and our ship is only worth about 14,000. So you know what? That is a possibility. Do that. What else do we do? So we could do this, which allows us to see patched conics. It gives us better flight planning. But I think we should be okay without it. Contracts, no, we don't need this. We don't space plane stuff. We're already fully upgraded for the astronaut complex. And we don't have enough funds for the research and development. We're not really doing much of what the administration building, and the runway is not really needed at the moment. So you know what? I think we should upgrade that assembly building. Yes. Fantastic. So now we have the ability to really build a bigger ship. Fantastic. Oh yeah, look at that. 255 parts, 140 tons. We're going in style this time. All right. So let's see what we got to work with. So we know that this will get this into space and orbit with enough to get back and slow down. So let's see if we can make this top part any more efficient or add more parts and then build the base around that. So do we want to keep this command pod, or are we planning on staying, let's maybe sending us to Putnik? Well, we don't have anything that really regenerates the batteries, so I think a command pod would be the best bet. Fuel tank wise, I think we're just about, do we need more than that? Probably should. Get a little bit more fuel to make it there. That looks pretty good. Take a look at this. We got our temperature. We have our barometer. Let's double those guys up. There's that. 2 of these guys. Boom. So now we have more for more science. Yeah, so I just tried to extend that last stage. I just did that. So I got a little bit more fuel in there. So let's see what else we can do here. So we have our Terrier, which is good for space. Okay, and then anything else? Anything else? So we got that. Couplers, those. We already got our service bay. Don't need any of that. Or this, because we're not going to attempt a landing just yet. Our rechargeable battery in the center. Okay. Have our satellite dish. Now science. We've got all that science. Have the science junior, which is useful. What I think we should do is we're going to set up a secondary part to it. Get more science into space, methinks. So if we do this, and we put, where is that science? Put a science part on either side, like so. We also put in that science container in the center. So what we can do with that is once we get into space, we can retrieve the science from here and store it in that, which then means we can disengage these guys when up there. So the other thing we can do too, we can put some aerodynamic cones on the top to make it a little bit more aerodynamic. I'm not sure how well this is going to work out. We'll try it though. Unless you guys think it's a horrible, horrible idea. And then underneath, maybe we could even put in a little bit more fuel. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, we don't have any fuel lines though. Yes, so we shouldn't do that. We'll just do it. Yeah, why not? More science! Alright, so we got those. We have that stage. This one's going to be slightly heavier. What do we got for weight here? We have, on those 2 science pieces, they are 0.2 tons. That's not a huge amount. 0.05 tons for that experimental storage. What about those 0.03 tons? So that's not too bad. Just increasing the from the fuel tanks, that's 1.125 up to 2.25. That was the biggest jump up right there. So we'll leave that as is. Yeah, so that is the best we're going to do. Maybe, since we're going to be going at high speeds up in space, we should probably throw on a few rogue chutes just to slow us down a bit better. So we'll throw those two on there. And we'll sort that out. Okay. So now for our second stage. That's our last stage. So then our second last stage, which is this main stack. Let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Is there anything else we can think? What we do? We should probably just as well leave that as is. Maybe. Let's get. Let's see. Fuel tank adapter. That might not be a bad idea. Okay, so we got this, which gives us how much fuel? So 72 units of liquid fuel, plus this, which is 99 units of liquid fuel. So that is 72 plus 99. Okay, and then what is these? These are 180. That's just, this is equal to 2 of these little stacks. Plus that. So that's a separate one. Okay, so we have those two. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We can actually get these times 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So there we go. So now we have the same amount of fuel as the original stack, but it's much, much shorter. So what we can also do, increase that by half. So now we have substantially more fuel. You know what? Just to make this a little bit nicer looking, how about we change up the colors here? I don't know. What do you guys think? Got these colors. I don't think these are that nice. We can change them all up to this. Half bad, I think. Oh, there we go. Boom. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. Like that. That's a nice little looking ship there. Let's take a look at this top. Ooh, top one too. White. Oh, that's actually not bad right there. So then we're also going to have to flip this around because we don't have a bigger engine, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we just have the smaller, thinner engines. So we'll swap it to that, and then we will throw in our swivel engine. Will allow us to, actually, we might just need to go with the Reliant, something a little bit heavier to get us up higher and faster. Then what we can do is we can throw on 2 of these guys for our gimbaling, for our vectoring. See, this is what we want. This is what the kind of science we need. So let's go back. Let's take a look at these guys. Let's see if we can modify them so that they sit in a bit nicer. Let's see. To go in, maybe. Drop down a bit. That doesn't look half bad. What do you think of that, guys? I think that looks pretty sweet. Yeah. All right. So now we've solved the issue of the main center stage. So this is going to get us up with a bit more power as well as more control. So now we want to get those boosters on to allow us to get into space a lot better. Seriously, let's tail fin look a little bit too big. I think the tail fin might just look a little bit too big. So we'll go back to the basic winglets. 4 of those on there, just for stability. so. Maybe do another set up here like that. No, that doesn't. All right, and then we're going to get our radial decouplers. We're going to get 4 of them this time. So we had trouble last time trying to get that first stage up. Plop those like so. All right, now I want to drop these guys down. Ooh, delete that. Delete this. Drop these guys down like so. They're a little bit further down than I want. Let's adjust that up. So. There we go. Make them all the same level. Oop, there we go. All right, so we got that. Let's get some more aerodynamics. Where is that? Wings, there we go. Oop. Fantastic. All right, so a little short and stubby, but you know what? It's not about the length. It's about how well you use it, right? Right, exactly. So I know Tim is just putting a face palm to his head right now. He's all right. So I think this is looking pretty good. Do we have those? Yes, we have these stabilizers now. So now we can effectively make ourselves safer by throwing these on. There we go. So that's going to hold that in place. Same thing down here. There we go. Okay, so now everything's holding. So now we've got our ship in order. Let's get these launch stability enhancers in place. So we'll need 4 to hold the bottom up, like so. And let's get 1 up there like that to hold us in place. I think that looks pretty good. Definitely. Why is 1? Oh no. I was like, why is 1 higher than the others? But I forgot the science parts. Okay. This is looking good. I think we've got everything. Let's double check. So we got our parachutes. We've got all of our science. We've got our comms, I believe. Yes, we do. Just in case. You know what? I might have to move this comm up just a bear so it can actually extend and not hit that. There we go. So that looks good. We have our energy. We have our heat shields. We don't really need radiators. We don't need landers. Got all of our that. We've got that. This is all looking good so far. Yeah. Okay. I think we are good. I like your big boosters. I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with more boosters. Damn it! I completely lost that rhyme. When a Kerbal walks in with yeah, no, I'm not much of a rhymer, so I tried. Okay, so now it's just making sure the staging is correct. So we want to launch those guys, solid rocket boosters. At the same time, these disengage, plus this one. We want all of them to disengage because they're all going to be going up at the same time as we energize this. These guys are all going to go at the same time. And then we disengage this. These 2 guys are actually going to have to drop down and come back up. Disengage this part. I know I goofed the song. I'm sorry, Tequila Joseph. I am so sorry. I tried. Okay, so we got that engine going. then we disengage. So before we disengage this, we want to disengage these two sciences. Then we got the all of the got the rogue shoots. Then we want the main chute, and then in worst case we disengage everything. But hopefully it doesn't happen. We're coming in too hot. Okay, I think we are good. So this is going to be a whole new class of starship. So this is, or spaceships. So this is going to be the ASA VI, and we will be, and then so this is a new heavy class of launcher. Where will it take us? We do not know. Save that. Oh, thank you for Tequila. All right. Well, make sure, you know what, Tequila, make sure you apply on our Discord so that you can get a Kerbal in here as well. All right. So let's see. Who haven't we flown with? You know what, Jack? Let's do Jack. Let's get Jack in there. Jack doesn't have the experience. I don't think he's actually managed to make it into space. He's done a few ships or trips, but he hasn't really gone very far. So let's get Jack in there, get some experience, and we'll work our way back down the list, making sure we skip Hades here, because that guy we'll have to delete for next time since we have Hades Jr. in there. So we have a good selection of people. I'm very pleased with all of this. Okay, do we want to stage anything here? No, we don't want any action groups. We got Jack in there. We got all of this good. You've saved. Now we are launching. So let's hope we can get to the moon. So one thing we want to do is we want to make sure that we are in the proper line for the moon. So let's see where it is. The moon is right there. We want to get into a stable orbit first. Then, while we're going, we want to find it so that when we are roughly in line, we just see the moon. And at that point, we burn straight towards it. And that's going to allow us to have our area or our apoapsis to extend out this way. And with the correct curvature of our orbit, we should intercept the moon. Do a little orbit of it, and then come back. Oh! What's up, Tequila? What's up? Oh, wait. Sorry. What up? Not wait up. My bad. Alright, so let's go back to our launch pad and get ready. Jack, we're holding on. Holding on for dear life. Don't let us go. Alright. So we got those contracts complete. So we guys turn from the surface of the orbit. Congratulations on the safe return from orbit. You can stop kissing the ground now. Haha, that's funny. Alright, so we want to do the flyby of the moon, return to Kerbin from a flyby of the moon, and transmit or recover science data from space around Kerbin. Okay. Hey, Knick-Knack. Welcome to the stream. Good timing because we were just about to launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, that was a very nice and stable launch. I am happy with that. That is tons of power. Tons of power. We are doing very well. Oh my goodness, we are going fast. Alright, next to note to self, we can decrease thrust on all of these guys down for the next launch. That's good. Disengaging. Oh! Okay, our main booster has been destroyed. That's okay, since we have our 2 spares. And you know what? It looks like they're doing enough work on their own. But we should be okay. Jeez. I guess I should have launched those at the same time I disengaged everything. But that is okay. We are still accelerating, so the mission is not in peril. Like two little feet. Two little burning feet. So cute. Alright, so I think we're gonna have to start tipping. Oh, wiggly wiggly. Wiggly wiggly. Alright, we're gonna have to add in some structural supports up along the length of our spacecraft. Just a little too wiggly. Right. We are doing well, guys. We are doing absolutely fantastic, minus the loss of that. But you know what? Considering the fact that we're still accelerating and everything is going well, I'd have to say that that other engine would have just been dead weight on us. So you know what? This is actually for the best. We can actually get rid of that and maybe push these two in further so that they're more central. This is very good. Very good indeed. We're slowing down just slightly, just to maintain our speed. We are yeah, we are above the atmosphere now, or almost above, 75K. We have half the fuel left, just under half. We need to get into orbit. So we get, I'm going to increase speed again since we are out of the atmosphere. Oh, so wiggly. Now it's just a matter of increasing our orbital velocity to allow us to have a stable orbit. Working out nicely. There we go. So material study while in space near Kerbin. So we have our 25 plus to science. Let's keep that experiment. We will transfer data to our main here. There, you up any energy there? Ooh, almost lost track of where I was going there. All right. So we are in stable orbit, which is fantastic. We're just about to run out of fuel there. So we'll wait till we're on the other side just to increase the burn over here and and centralize our orbit a bit. So let's see. We want to transfer this data to our pod. I just have to be able to click on it. Okay, so we've stored that data. Perfect. So can we observe this material bay? Well, if we do that, we'll be able to get that remaining bit, but we might want to keep this. Now, you know what? We're gonna take this. We're gonna transfer it as well. The only being is I don't want to have one side not on same time that that when we're trying to burn, because then we're gonna be kind of twirling around. Yes, open the hatch. That would have been better, wouldn't it? All right, so observe the mystery goo. Can we observe anything? No, we've already done everything of that up and around space. So we've got those done. So we can, how far are we? So we just want to get around Kerbin. Get over here. We'll burn the last of our fuel just to push our periapsis out a little bit. And then we'll come back, do another orbit, and start engaging with them. Okay. Oh, turning the ship around. So we are going in the right direction here. Oh, you're right. I can't. We'll have to store it in our command module then. So once we get this burn going, there we go. So we've got that. We've extended our orbit just a bit. Okay. Let's disengage that first stage there. And before we engage anything else, I'm going to go EVA here. We're going to let go. We're going to come down and grab this. This one? Yep. So we're going to collect the data. That data. There we go. Then we're going to come over and store it in our command pod. There we go. Now we can do an EVA report while we're in space. Fantastic. And we are going to try to grab back on. Boom, there we go. And board. Okay. So the reason why I wanted to get that done, because I want to disengage these two guys. So there we go. So now they're gone. Now we can actually, because they're just dead weight for us. Now we have to do this quick because Tim has to leave to go see the Star Wars movie very shortly. So we have about 7 minutes to get the rest of this done, which I think we can do. So let's do a quick orbit around. We'll get in line and we'll just wait until we see that moon, and then when we do, we're going to burn. So let's just accelerate our time here. Go slowly at first. We're about here. Doing it well. I think we can just do this today. This is going to be nice. Getting there. There it is. Okay. Fantastic. All right. This guy lined up. And burn. Very close there, guys. Very close to get a successful moon intercept. So as you can see, I am burning on this side, and it's a kind of a nice little clockwork motion. I just see the moon and I burn facing this way. My periapsis is going to, or sorry, my apoapsis is going to increase in this direction, which should, with my acceleration, allow me to intercept. I am going prograde there, not a problem. And once we get, so let's see if we can set this as a target. Not. Okay, so slow down a bit. Slow down, slow down. See how that works. I can't really see how the orbit's going to interact with everything. So let's speed ahead. See where we get. So we're actually making it pretty close. Okay, guys, look at that. We are currently in the gravitational well of the moon. So have we completed it? So we've done a flyby of the moon. This is fantastic. We're not that close, but we are here. Let's do a crew report. So it looks cold down at the cold gray surface and looks really beat up with craters. All right. So let's take that and keep this experiment. Let's open up our science base. Let's do observe a mystery goo. Let's see what it says. Goo feels right at home here. Interesting. Let's do barometer. So the instrument reads 0 as if we're in a vacuum. Okay, so you're still in a vacuum. Let's log the temperature. So measuring the temperature of space appears to be quite impossible, as there is no matter around to either be hot or cold, except the spacecraft and the thermometer itself. This is probably going to give the R&D guys something to think about for a while. Interesting. Okay, so let's transfer all this data to our central here. There we go. So all that item is stored. We're going to do a quick EVA. We'll do an EVA report. So we've recorded our observations around the moon. And we're going to take all the data and store it again, which allows us to do another crew report, which is fantastic. Let's board back again.
Your destiny lies with me, Skywalker. Obi-Wan knew this to be true.
Welcome, G-Man 4111, for being a member of the Intrepid League. Congratulations. Okay, so what can we do at this point? We have only half the fuel left, or just over half the fuel. We don't need that much to get back. Do we want to try and get a little bit closer? I think we should. So, let's just try it. So we're going to have to go to retrograde. It's going in the opposite direction that we want to be flying. And we're going to burn slightly. This is going to curve our orbit in on the moon. All right, look at that, guys. Now we are in orbit of that. So once we get to the far side, we'll push back out roughly here. We're going to fly towards Kerbal, which will then push our periapsis out this way, allowing us to get an intercept back in Kerbin. Let's speed up time here. Let's get a little bit closer, see where we are going. This is going to be awesome. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice and close to the moon. So now we have a successful ship that we know we can get to the moon with tons of fuel. Let's do another crew report. So we are still high over the moon. Fortunately, we can't do anything else. Let's wait a little bit longer to see if we can get a little bit closer. I think the lowest was about 2100. There. And we do so we're still high over the moon, which is unfortunate. And I don't want to waste too much more fuel. So we'll start expanding out far side of the moon. Wait till we see Kerbin. Okay. Ooh, there we go. And we are going to go prograde now and fire our thrusters. That's going to expand us out this way, as you can see. We should, once we leave orbit of the moon, get an intercept with Kerbin. See how that goes. All right. So let's speed up time. All right. So that wasn't as efficient. Now, once we get patched conics, we'll be able to see how our orbits adjust as we move. So that's a huge benefit once we unlock that space center, the tracking field. So what we'll do is we're going to go, actually could, you know what, guys? I think we're gonna do it. We should have enough fuel just to do it. Get to the periapsis. Ooh, hitting the wrong button here. We're gonna go prograde. How much fuel do we have left? Just enough, I think. We might be able to get an intercept out by min-miss. Oh yeah, no, you know what? I forgot. That's min-miss. We needed to be out here. That's okay. We'll just go out there and just take a look. Alright, so we're outside of min-miss's orbit right now. So we're deep into Kerbin space. Let's take a look around, see where Kerbin is. There it is, way back over there. Way out here. Let's see. Oh, I'm still going fast, that's why. There we go. Crew report. So we're high over Kerbin, and it's very, very round. Take that, flat earthers. Yay. We will do an EVA report. Reported our observations, and we're going to go board it again. No, I don't want to dump the experiments. Let's take all the data, store all the data, and we'll even open this up, and we will store the experiment there. There we go. So we're going to board again, open this up. Let's quickly do another more science. Observe the mystery goo from way out here. We'll do another temperature log, and we'll do another pressure log. Oh my goodness, so much science. We'll store it all. All of this. Perfect. All right, so everything's now stored. No, we didn't miss the moon. We did a flyby. That was the idea. We've done that. We did the moon, and we missed Minmus, unfortunately. But we now are about to come back to Kerbin. Let's turn around. Go retrograde here. We'll burn a bit. We'll get ourselves down into a periapsis of about are we? Oh, it's because we were flying all over the place here. Marker. There's retrograde. I forgot to throw my SAS on. There we go. We're gonna get this down to about like 60, so we can drop down our speed without having to hit fast. 60 kilometers. Almost there. Oop, a little bit too much. Spin this guy around. We'll just increase it just a bit, so I don't want to burn up on our pass through there. Too much now. Ever so slightly. It's a little much, but there we go. All right, and we got our we have tons of fuel left. So let's speed up time, quickly make it our way back. Zooming in. All right, so now we are in the atmosphere. We're going pretty fast, but what you can see is that our apoapsis is now dropping. We're doing atmospheric drag to pull us back into the. This is a very useful. It's called a. Oh my goodness, what's it called? It is called a. Wow, I'm pulling a blank here. But it is an actual space maneuver. It is one of the maneuvers that we were planning to use to go to the moon. Or sorry, not to the moon, but to Mars. Because there is atmosphere on Mars, we can intercept the atmosphere just enough to cause us to drag and slow us down. And this allows us to slow down into orbit without having to burn up our fuel. And I'm sure Somebody in chat, probably Adaptable Ruben, can give me the name of that. I can't remember for the life of me. I'm gonna kick myself once I find out. So we will have to do this again, but I'm going to decrease our speed just ever so slightly by getting us just a little bit closer to the planet. Let's go. Okay. Yep. We are trying. Yes, let's hope we don't crash. So see, what we're doing is we're doing that controlled entry with the burning through the atmosphere to slow us down substantially without having to waste fuel. Very, very useful maneuver. I still can't remember what it's called. If anyone in the chat can help me out with that, that would be useful. We are getting there. Another one probably. Up time a bit. So yeah, what happens is you just basically just kind of loop around a few times and slow yourself down using the atmosphere. Probably one more loop will get us down. Oh, we back out into orbit. Oh, what's that? Problem is, if you go too fast before you enter the atmosphere, you actually you actually miss it entirely. It's part of this like things on rails system. So now we slowed down enough. So burn just a bit, just to help slow us down a bit. I do want to get ourselves down. See, yeah, there we go. So we are making it. Very nice. Slowing down perfectly. Up. Doing great. Awesome. Got 1,000,000 years or miles left. Slowing down. So close. Sorry, Tim. I know this is pushing on. Hope you don't miss your. I mean, you've seen it 3 times, so if you're a little late, that's okay. Here, we're out of fuel. Fortunately, let's disengage that part. So now we have our heat shield. Speed up time a bit. One more loop, and that's going to get us down. So close. So close, guys. We are going to do this. We are going to do a successful return. No explosions, because I don't want to die. All right. Ourselves in line here. Slowing down. We are doing well. So we did world first. Let's see what else we got. So we broke a speed record of 2,500 meters per second. We've done our first flyby of the moon. We've escaped the gravitational influence of Kerbin. We have entered the orbit of the Mun. We've escaped the gravitational influence. Tons of different world firsts, and we've explored the Mun. So we've got that completed. Once we land, we'll have that last contract done. Let's speed up time a little bit. Slowing us down. Darn, we're gonna have to do another one. Well, you know what? How about we call it today? We will save this where it is, and then that allows Tim to get to where he needs to go, and you guys return. We will finish our deceleration to the atmosphere of Kerbin and get our rewards for all of this. So you'll have to end on a cliffhanger there. Will we actually make it? Let's just save this game just in case. This will be saved as will we it? Save. Invalid save game name. Okay, I guess. We'll do Alpaca 1. Save. There you go. All right. So, thank you all for watching. Please tune in next time for the conclusion of this space mission. Will James actually be able to get us back safely to Kerman, or sorry, Jack Kerman, safely back to Kerbal's ground. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Make sure you get that notification bell on, because then you can get notifications anytime we have videos launched. Throughout the week, we'll be doing more Stellaris multiplayers. They won't be streamed, but please jump into our Discord and check it out, because we're announcing those as they go. And check out all the other videos we have. We have tons of videos from Tim and myself spanning a whole whack of games. All of you have a great day. Thank you again so much for being with me, and appreciate all the issues that we had yesterday. So catch us next week, Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Saturday mornings with the Alpaca. See you all in the verse.